What's up, guys? Welcome back. Isagi Yoichi. I'd sell my soul for victory. So, this is kind of cool. It's cool, like, image, just in general. Let's give it our best shot. So, 3/4 pose, looking down. Start with the nose. So we'll curve. Yeah, we'll go like this way. And then down. So it's kind of like a capital letter L or an upside down 7. That kind of thing. And there's nostril just in there. And then this seems to curve around his eye. I think it might become his eyebrow a little bit. So it goes this way. It's very dark under there because of all the hair. So just before we do the eye in there, we'll get the big eye done. So we'll go spiking up this way. So very, very dark, spiky eyes in blue lock. And then there's a big spike that comes down this way. It's very thick. I think they do a little sort of extra line just here as well. So his iris is kind of here, and he's kind of like looking down that way. And it's kind of like he's got energy coming out of his eyes. So you don't have to do that. So it's kind of like a broken line. So it's kind of up to you if you want to do that. It's kind of like a long circle there. And then his pupil, again, it's kind of like a broken thing. It's kind of like that, sort of looking down. Not like a perfect circle. So his other eye is in here, right? And it's barely visible. So I can just see maybe the starts of his eyebrow there. And then it's hair. And then that broken sort of eye again. The iris looking down, a skinny circle just there. And then the pupil very thin. Just like that. And then I think we can see like his eyeball. And then maybe like his bottom eyelid. Just like that. And then it's hair, right? So then it's like hair spikes. Very sort of dark. Dark hair coming down across his face. So it's just his fringe. I'll just put in some of this because you can't see the eyebrow on the other side because of this. So it's probably best to just draw it in. Right, and then, so like a little bit of the eyebrow, maybe an eyelid line and stuff just in here. But everything's just sort of black up there. Okay, so his mouth, so it's that really teeny tiny blue lock type of mouth. It's just like really small. That's the top lip, and then the bottom lip just sort of curves around. It's like he's talking, but very small, sort of. So we can see his chin. So it's very kind of a square sort of chin, just here. Then we get a jaw on this side and his cheek on this side. So the jaw just goes up that way. And it curves around and hits his ear up there. And then we can see his face shape on this side. It comes out for the cheek, kind of around his cheekbone and up into that sort of eye area there. And then we can see like his earlobe just goes in behind his hair. So it's like he's more hair just here. And then we have like his ear area, and in Blue Lock they all have this earpiece in their ear. And then he has like beads of sweat and stuff coming down his face. So finish his hair. So coming out from the back of the ear, we get like more hair spikes. Just jet black hair. You can't see any texture lines on the inside because everything is just black. So and it all just goes around to the front. It's kind of flat on top. Might be a couple of little spikes sticking up here. And then we go around the other way. Right, and then the back of his neck is here. Front of his neck, like his Adam's apple, just here. And then we get like neck muscle that way. And there is like more sweat. That could be a vein, but no, I think it's sweat. Just little round circles just there. Then we get his jersey collar, so it like comes down the back over his neck. So, and this curves around the front. Then it has a t-shirt underneath. Then we get the white collar coming down this way. And we got to do the rest of his jersey and anatomy. So we get like shoulder going that way. They do real sharp angles, like kind of. They don't the way the artist draws, you know, anatomy. It is cool. He's very good at drawing. Like he's got a unique style as well. So this shoulder goes that way down to the sleeve of his t-shirt, right? And then this one goes down to the sleeve on the other side, but it's bigger because it's closer to us. So anything that's closer to us just appears to be bigger. So like he's got his two hands are there, but maybe we'll do the arm first, sort of down to the elbow, around kind of to the wrist. Nice. And then like the front of his body slices right down that way. So like his chest in there, and then it's just like his jersey's real loose, so it just like bumps. It's like a white section actually there. So there's a hand in there. So his other arm, I'll get that in. I'll do the hands last probably. So that's bicep, right? And then his forearm goes that way, and we get like a wrist in there. Then we got to do some markings on the jersey. I won't do like all the words because I'm not sure how YouTube feels about that word. But what a name for a team, by the way. He has the white markings going this way, you know, around his collar and around his chest. And then I think it comes down his body then. So this white line goes behind those hands, so I'll just stop it there. I think that's his back. It looks like there's a gap, and then I think his back goes off. Comes out from, looks like it comes out from his wrist, so he's like bending that way. And then we can see the sponsor, very close to Adidas. And then this one. There's like some markings in there, and then the sword just here, so we do a circle, and then the handle, and it like spikes out. And then down. And it can be sort of wavy because it's on his jersey, so you know, jerseys are wavy things. So we get maybe some like chest muscles just visible underneath the folds of his shirt. And we got to do his hands, so he's doing this sort of, I'll sell my soul, very dramatic. So thumb, very sort of straight fingers, kind of, they just come out this way, square tops. So that's the thumb. That looks like R, the letter R or something. And then that's some skin folds, and then like the palm of his hand underneath. So we're looking through the fingers at the palm of his hand. And then we go down to his index finger, which comes up this way. Square top, bumping down. Like so. And there's like sweat and everything on his fingers, fingernails. And then next finger. Just going up, over, down. And then the palm of his hand again, just kind of bumping here. And then we can see a fingernail. that. So his other hand viewing it from the side, so it's a little bit different. So we'll go, say, like this way. And then, so that's like his ring finger, but his pinky's here. So it goes up. They're more curved over. So that's like the pinky. And then his ring finger. Fingernails on that. Fingernail there. Index finger behind. And there's like beads of sweat and stuff on his hand and everything. Then his thumb. Just in behind all those fingers then. Like some skin for his hand. So like there's loads of jigsaw puzzle pieces in the air. These are actually notoriously difficult to draw. So I don't know how the artist does this, so many of them, like, I think he stopped. I haven't seen them recently in the new one. Maybe I'm wrong, but I wouldn't blame him if he stopped doing the jigsaw thing, because if he's drawn these all by hand, that's crazy. So, and you can do like as many that they're hard to draw those. You can do as many of those around. Say like maybe I'll do one more. But you could spend hours just drawing these puzzles, like the amount that he has in the image I'm even drawing from. It's wild. But what am I missing? Anything? Maybe like there's this white marking goes down the jersey a bit further. But I think that's it. Isagi. I'd sell my soul. Don't sell your soul. Keep it. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye.